Hello, welcome to Scarredlands Family Affair, episode 26, Howl. When last we met, our adventurers had made their way almost to the edge of the festering fields when they came upon an outpost staffed by a necromancer from Hollowfaustian and several of his undead servants. They discovered that this outpost has been here for some time, that there's recently a surge, a swelling of the festering fields, the necromantic energies there, which swept over the outpost and the road. Seems to have created some problems and affected the way necromancy is functioning. Among the problems that have arisen, a strange creature appeared just outside the heap, which I believe you had tied to the use of your staff. Is that correct? You feel
maybe
that may have.
Well, I mean, it was I made 18. Tried to make 4 zombies, made 18 zombies, and then 12 of those zombies attacked, and then I thunder waved them to push them back.
Corpse
fetty, and then a bunch of the body parts kind of mushed all together and made a howling abomination, necrotic howling abomination, which is not a good thing. And then that was bad, and now I feel really bad, and I'm going to take Millie aside and go, Eric, is he a good guy?
Is who a good guy?
Eric.
You're taking Millie aside and asking.
I'm taking Millie aside and going, is Eric a good guy? Because you talk to him, and I'm worried that he's, why was he kicked out of Hollowfaustian?
I do an insight check on him. I don't remember.
You did.
Yeah. He was earnest as shit, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he means us harm.
But, why did he get kicked out of Hollowfaustian? Is he...
the whole raising loved ones thing.
As a zombie? Okay, yeah, I'd get kicked out of Hollowfaustian too if I raised my loved ones as a zombie.
It wasn't the smartest decision.
That isn't what he did.
While you're resting and having these conversations, Eric has sent out most of his remaining forces to patrol the outside of the building. And one by one, they're taken out throughout the night.
I feel guilty, and I want to give him the staff to see if it'll help, because I don't know how to use it.
Okay. He says, thanks. I'll do some research on this thing.
We could use it to defend us with.
I mean, yeah, as long as I don't accidentally,
do what I did, yeah.
Summon a Howling Abomination or something.
Yeah, I already feel bad. Thank you.
He says, I'll do some reading, and takes the staff and goes to read. The scouts, zombies mostly, that are inside but looking out through arrow slits and windows and things along those lines, report that the Howling Abomination spends the first hour sort of circling the building and consuming the various undead that were sent out to patrol. Once that process is done, it does an extra couple of laps around, tests the wards a few times, and finds them sufficient. And then floats around to the southern door and just goes dormant. Its mouth's closed, its tentacles wrap around itself in what appears to be like a self-calming hug, and it just starts hovering in place, no longer making howling noises, but still periodically shifting back and forth between this realm and whatever other realm it occupies.
Maybe we can talk to it?
I was going to say, with my 19 Arcana roll that my character made last session, would I understand what the hell is happening, or go, yeah, nah, I have no clue what's happening?
You have no clue what's happening. What were you saying, Millie?
Nice.
We seem to be trapped.
Eric says, yeah, that's a safe assessment there. That's the main door. You have all completed your rest by this point, by the way.
Okay. If the damn thing wasn't so fast.
So I've done a little research on this staff, and I
sat with it for an hour going,
I don't know that it's going to help us here a whole lot, and given I'm a little concerned about using it given the instability and necromantic energies around here, which I also noted during my studies seem to have increased. I'm assuming there's something leaking from that Howling Abomination that's making it worse. Or there's another surge happening, one of the two.
Okay.
We're kind of in uncharted territory with what's going on with the festering fields at the moment, so all I can offer is a best guess.
Well, do we go out and fight it then?
Or do we... it seems to be all quiet. Maybe we should not antagonizing it and maybe, help it go home?
Yeah, can you put it back?
Can I message it?
You can.
I'm going to say this both out of character and in character. If I get any dumber after this, it's not my fault. I guess I'll try to message it and...
Intelligence isn't important for sorcerers, just charisma.
Yeah, I'm just going to ask what it wants.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Wisdom, however, is important. Yeah.
Oh, that's a check. That's not right. Wisdom saving throw.
What do you want? Slurg? I'm not quite sure.
Astral? You gonna work, buddy? Uh-oh.
Did you break
Wakey,
Astral this early in the game?
Hold on. I think it logged me in without logging me in. It might be me.
Oh.
Yeah. That happens.
Because I'm interacting with everything and there's no lag, but it's just not inputting anything. 1 second.
You generally have to refresh your login when that happens.
Yeah, I'm way ahead of you.
Yeah. Oh, I saw you.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Right.
I'm dead.
So what are you saying to it?
I'm literally just asking it what it wants.
Okay.
Well, literally verbatim, it'd probably be what do you want? Or what do you need?
You are overwhelmed with visions. Typically,
Great.
It's as if this brief psychic connection that you use with message that just allows for, the briefest of contact. It's as if the connection was hijacked by the Howling Abomination. Mm-hmm. And you see a realm spread out before you. The only touchstone you have for its vastness is understanding that you have never perceived something so vast. There doesn't appear to be a horizon. It just goes on forever.
I'm in space.
In the oh, you wish. In the far,
yeah, I was gonna say that would probably be the nice version of what's about to happen.
in the far distances, you can see like peaks rising up. Some of them have robed figures walking on them, like in gray robes with their hoods up, carrying bodies and body parts, carts that are made from bone, filled with flesh. You hear the flapping of flayed skin in the wind, and you feel the spray of kind of a constant drizzle of blood rain mixed with ashes.
With ashes?
Yes. You look down, and the entirety of the ground appears to be made of degloved and rotting flesh. You see various creatures just sort of rising up and like forming for just an instant into mouths or tentacles, and grabbing a corpse from the ground or a robed person walking by, and just consuming them and pulling them down into the earth, for lack of a better term. And a single word comes through the connection: hunger.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. Is this in any way, shape, or form related to my previous vision that I had during a dream? And how hungry am I on a scale of 1 to 10?
It does not seem to be related to your previous vision, but this creature appears to be driven entirely by the desire to eat. And you lose 1 point of wisdom, which you will regain after a long rest, or if somebody casts restoration on you.
Neat. Still not my lowest stat.
So you see Gix walk over to the door and like whisper at the arrow slit, and then fall over as blood shoots out of his nose.
Oh shit! Fran said that's not supposed to. I think she's muted.
I'm gonna run over to Gix, check that out.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I'm going to say it's motivated by the same things I am as I stand up.
By the same things you are.
Well, that's good. Can you talk to it?
Not again. Wouldn't recommend a redo. It didn't go so well.
Are you okay? Do you need healing? I'd start like dabbing blood and.
You're muted, Fran.
I'm muted?
Yep, the whole time.
Well,
Not anymore.
And everybody was enjoying the game so much more.
Just that I can hear you, and I can't hear you through the speaker.
While you're dabbing the blood off of Gix's face, you hear from outside as the abomination howls once again.
Man.
Yeah, so it's hungry.
Does it eat?
Yes, but I think that we've just kind of stayed its hunger with the undead that we sent at it, and very soon it's going to go to the next target, which I
think we're all making
on
wisdom
proximity
saves.
is us.
Yep. Everybody make a wisdom save, please.
Oh, this will be hilarious.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, hey, that's an 18 with my minus 1.
I could have made it an advantage because I made it. Because I made the creature.
Nope.
No. I'm backing the fuck away.
Can't believe I actually hit an 18.
Nope. I'm hiding behind Slaughter. Slaughter has to make the save too, doesn't he?
Yep.
I don't have Slaughter stats here. Crap.
Astral is considering giving me access to my character sheet.
Good job.
Nice. Maybe refresh, see if that fixes it.
What was that? Okay, that was weird.
Yeah.
Guessing Slaughter did not make the save.
The D20 rolls. So the first D20 roll would be a 3. No, Slaughter didn't make the save.
Yeah. So Slaughter and I are cowering in a corner together. As far away as we can get.
The real question is if that's an initiative roll or just being proximity to it.
No, it's just wisdom to see if you're frightened of it.
Yeah.
So far, everyone but Jedryn and Korggix are frightened.
Yep.
Can I use my turn me into a zombie thing? 'Cause I think I'm immune to frightened when that happens.
I don't see why not. Being frightened wouldn't prevent you from activating it.
I kind of love the image of you going, ah, and your flesh going.
You scared him to death, but he got better. I just want to check something here. That's some funny shit.
All right, Astro has refreshed. Opening.
You get a new save every round, but I don't know how much time has passed.
I mean, kind of none. We're just taking it off. Okay, the skeletons are frightened.
You cut out.
Skeletons
are frightened?
And skeletons be frightened?
Yep, sure can. That's why I was saying that was funny. So can zombies.
Wow.
Oh,
And
okay.
so
They're not
are the
immune to mind
zombies.
affecting?
No.
Surprised they're not immune to mind affecting.
Mind affecting isn't a thing in 5th edition. Doesn't exist.
I'm terrified.
Beautiful. All right, so everyone but Cheshire, or no, everyone but Zopa and Jedryn are frightened. Did you look into that feature, Cheshire? Does that grant you immunity to fear?
Yep.
I am also frightened. I got a 3. So.
Beautiful.
Yep.
Well.
Skeletons are only immune to exhaustion and poison.
Yep.
Otherwise, you couldn't turn them. Yeah, you're right. You should be able to be frightened. That makes sense.
So, with that note, as everyone is swept up by terror, let's go ahead and get some initiative rolls.
Shit. Hey, I'm rolling really well. That means I'm not going to hit it once when combat actually commences.
Yeah.
Oh, you never know. It could
The
go well.
eternal struggle.
Eric and all of Eric's minions will go on his action. All right. Who am I waiting on? Go ahead. Okay, get one for Jedryn.
I
you
rolled
went.
one. Did it not go through?
It doesn't.
Oh, it did.
I have to manually end.
Oh, it doesn't. Okay, yeah.
It's totally fine.
Okay.
All right. So, Korggix, you have the first initiative. Congratulations. What would you like to do?
Well, I assume since it just screamed and it's super pissed, I'm going to prepare for it coming our way. So I'm going to scoop up one of the zombies and or skeletons with corpse armor if Eric will let me do so.
I mean, he's not going to stop you. It would have to be rendered dead for you to do that, though. So you can either ask Eric to kill it, because you can't use that on someone who's actively undead, because they're not dead. They're undead.
Gotcha. Okay, so I'll ask him to kill one for me by me, so I can use corpse armor on it next turn. But this turn, I am, if I can figure out how to look. Who all's close to me? Cheshire, Zopa. There's not really anybody melee near me who isn't going to run away, right? Because it was only myself and Jedryn that passed.
Yeah, and, you see Cheshire take on corpse-like qualities and doesn't seem to be frightened at all.
Ah, okay. Perfect. Well, then I will... Hopefully this works. Can I twin my magic vestments for us?
I don't see why not.
I'm just not sure if I can do it with a touch spell is the problem.
I think it's just
let me look up
a single target that's not self.
Yeah. Because I know I can do it with like frostbite and like fireball and all that, but I'm not sure if it like, because what if I wanted to twin magic vestments like 6 times, but I have to touch them and I just sprout 4 arms out of my chest? I'm like, let's go. You know what I mean?
I mean, you can touch every adjacent character in a turn if they're not resisting it.
Okay.
But otherwise, high fives would be really laborious.
Right. I'm going to take the next 5 rounds to give everyone a high five.
Well, I was, so hold on. Where is twinned?
Targets only one creature and doesn't have range of self. You cannot cast Magic Vestments twinned because it doesn't target a creature.
Aha. Okay. Well, then I will only cast it on myself. Unlucky. And that will be that then. Right? I'm right on that, right?
Sounds like it, right? Yeah.
Pretty sure, yeah.
Magic Vestments targets the clothing, not the person.
Let's read it again. You touch a non-magical garment of suit or armor until the spell ends. The garment becomes magic armor with +1 bonus to AC.
And unfortunately can't.
So I cannot do it then, correct?
Yep, cannot.
Cool. Well, that's it for me then.
And that's
as I shout over at Eric to kill one of his
your sage advice for the week. Your how D&D rules are weird.
Yeah. That's why I was like, I'm not sure if this works.
Yeah, it's bizarre. But yeah, unfortunately, no. So you've cast Magic Vestments on yourself, and then what else?
And then when I was doing that, I yelled over at Eric to drop one of his undead near me so I could grab up corpse armor next turn.
Yeah, he sends one over walking. That's a non-action basically for him. Excellent. That brings us to Millie. Millie, what would you like to do?
I'm really scared, so I'm gonna hide.
Okay. Good call. Go ahead and make a stealth check if you don't mind.
Go.
All right. And did it go through on your side?
Nope.
Okay. Oh, there we go. Not bad. You're doing good. You got a 24. Zopa, what would you like to do?
Very motivated.
That's valid.
Well, that thing is vastly terrifying.
Yeah. I'm like hyperventilating, and then I'm like, wait, I'm supposed to be quiet.
I feel like I want to go protect Millie by standing over by her and in front of her, but away from the thing that is terrifying. But just so I'm clear, these different levels, are they different levels or are they different buildings?
So those are different heights. Everyone is on the first floor.
Okay. Is that thing floating?
The Howling Abomination absolutely is floating, yes.
Yeah. I was going to go try and help Millie up onto a higher level.
Yeah, it's hovering.
But I don't know if that's going to help. I will head that way. I'm here to protect you, Millie.
Also, Millie, you may make another wisdom save, and so can you, Zopa.
Okay. And I'm going to try at disadvantage, just taking a shot at that thing. Maybe it'll make it go away, right?
It's behind a closed door right now.
Oh, the door is closed. Gotcha.
Yeah. That was just its shriek that you heard that frightened you.
Well, then, heck, I'm going to use my rogue action to climb up here and help whoever else wants to climb up to do so.
Okay.
And then another wisdom save?
Yep. Millie, you are still frightened.
Yep.
Zopa, you are still frightened.
Yay.
Jedryn, what would you like to do?
You always ask me what I'd like to do, and I have all these smart-ass answers, none of which would actually be productive in this situation. So basically, I'm leaning up against the door, and I'm like, well, I'm not sure. Guys, any of you arcanists, guys? We all ran. It was like a bunch of cartoon holes in the air. I mean, I guess I'm like, Eric, is there another way out of here? Or is this pretty much it?
He says there is an exit on the other side. It goes underground, but we can try it.
I mean, I just don't know. Is there a way I can assess what our chances are against this thing? Because I just feel like...
You could make a nature or a arcana check. You can make a history check if you wanted to.
I'm equally shit at all of those, so let's see what we get. 16.
Going with arcana, okay. So what you're able to surmise is they're not... The best of your knowledge, provided this is following the same rules as a normal Howling Abomination, which so far you know for sure it's not 100%, but mostly seems to be. There's no type of weapons that are particularly devastating to it, but there's also no weapons that it's particularly resistant to. They're tough. They're tough as shit. And when they go out, the dimensional portal that they create collapses on itself, which often causes a big bada boom in response.
I want to be next to it when it dies.
Yeah, it hurts. You do think with that roll there could be something on the planar scale that might help. If only you knew someone that could affect things plain.
Yeah. I don't have any abilities whatsoever. Like, I should be playing a bard. A bard could actually help. Millie, I think you're our only real shot at taking the thing out. I mean, if we're gonna try to hit it, I'm gonna need your help. Eric, what do you think about the possibilities of using the remaining undead to lead it off into the wasteland? I mean, it's not solving the problem, but we'd get it the hell out of here at least.
I'm terrified beyond the capacity for rational thought right now.
So he's okay. Got it.
Sure, sounds great. Whatever you want.
With my 16, what do I think about the possibility of sending it out into the festering fields? Is that, yay, we live and hopefully it will just go off and pop, or is that, wow, yeah, you're going to go ahead and create another minor titan by infusing it with all this necromantic energy?
The magic 8-ball of your arcane knowledge says, answer unclear. There's so many, you're throwing a giant ball of chaos into a giant bucket full of chaos. So
bad idea.
So you just literally have no idea how it's going to go.
Yeah.
And Millie, did you say something? I think you might have been muted. I saw you emoting, but I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, I was just... Me?
Right on.
Yeah, it's a knot in the plains. All right. Well,
the dog thinks so too.
Jeremy's muted. Whose dog is that?
Not mine.
Crap, I just realized we're probably not going to be able to get Slaughter through a narrow underground tunnel.
I'm gonna fight it.
Or Tug and the
and the wagon.
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping it won't eat the wagon, which may be a vain hope.
Assuming the wagon's out there with it somewhere.
All right. There was...
I have a plan.
The clock is ticking.
I have various bad plans. Okay, no, I'm gonna do the fast bad plan. I'm gonna go to the nearest window or arrow slit.
Okay, that would be down here.
Okay.
In the door itself, there's.
Okay. I don't know if I want to get that. Well, all right. 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45 is I am small and greased weasel shaped. Can I get through this slit, or do I need a bigger?
You won't be able to escape through the slit. No, you're not that small.
Okay. All right. Is there an opening around that I could squeeze my way outside?
Sure. There's a window right next to where Cheshire's standing.
Okay. Yep. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Hoppa! 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. I'm going to try to decoy it my next round, okay? And I use my bonus action to hide.
Quick question. Are you seeing the abomination where I'm pinging?
No, not where you're pinging.
How about...
Last I saw it was down here.
Yeah, I thought it was down by the front door.
It is. I just want to make sure you weren't running off in the wrong direction.
No, no.
Okay.
I was getting... basically, I need to get outside so I can get over by the wall and then yell, "Hey, over here," like a dumbass, and then try to hide and hope it doesn't see me.
That's fair. And you were not frightened previously, so...
No, I'm not frightened. Yeah.
The Howling Abomination floats forward and bangs into the doors. When it bangs into the doors, you see the doors like buckle inward, and you see the faint outline of the ward against evil, like glow like this deep red for a second, like crackle with arcane energy.
Well, that was a good call then.
But the abomination does not, in fact, break through the doors. And they appear to disappear with a popping sound.
Yay!
The abomination?
That brings us to Triss. What would you like to do?
Is it gone? Am I still scared?
You are still under the effects of being frightened.
Okay.
Because its wail has nothing to do with it actually being present.
I have an idea if it comes back, but I'm too scared to do anything about it at the moment, so I'm going to make like a rat and climb.
Okay.
And a slaughter can't fit. Slaughter, assuming, is just going to sort of squeeze into this little area, terrified, and I'm going to climb up with Zopa and Millie.
Millie's still down on the bottom, right? Or did you?
Oh.
Yep. So, like, Millie, there's like a mock dragon butt in your face now as you're.
You can climb on top of it.
On the bright side, though, that means there's
on the couch.
Right. No shit. On the bright side, though, that means there's a mock dragon between you and the thing.
Yeah, totally. I'm fine with that.
I'm making the save again.
You are making the save again.
Do you need me to roll to climb? Yes.
All right. Okay. You are no longer frightened, and you are immune to being frightened for the next 24 hours.
And at the end of the thing, I'm going to try to hit it with radiant damage if it comes back.
Eric's going to back up. Tell his zombies to walk forward, and they refuse. And he says, "Oh, great. Okay."
You guys too.
And he will make his wisdom save again.
Go get it. You get it.
Banner only want Hulk to fight. He does make his save though, so he is no longer frightened.
Just.
We'll see if the skeletons are so lucky. Nope. The skeletons are like, nah, boss, that's cool. I'm glad you got past your fears and shit, but that ain't me. The zombies, on the other hand, are definitely like, and get behind the skeletons.
I love this Scooby-Doo pile that we've got there of all the heroes cowering in the corner behind the dragon like, ah!
I mean, if you have a dragon, I would say cowering behind it probably a good move. Cheshire.
We're not cowering. We're just defensively posturing.
Strategizing.
Right.
From a very coward position.
Hey, this radiant effect, I only need to be 120 feet away from it, so I can be climbing up a thing and still do it.
Cheshire, what would you like to do?
I just want to clarify. I watched my sister like scrabble out the window, and I'm with like a Howling Abomination, and I'm fine with it.
Are you? I mean, it's up to you.
I mean, I don't.
The reason you're immune to being frightened with the undead thing is...
I'll go back and stop it.
Right, that's fair. But I mean, the part of the reason that you're immune to frightened with the undead thing is because it deadens all your emotions, right?
Oh, okay, I like that. So it's not that I'm fine with him. It's like, are you going to die? I guess we could be like dead siblings or something. That's fine. All right. So I'm just going to walk up as far as I can, and then I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Spirit Shroud. Picking radiant damage, and then if it appears anywhere near me, I'll hold an action to take a swing at it.
Okay. And what does Spirit Shroud do?
Call for spirits of the dead, which flit around you for the spell's duration until the spell ends. Any attack you make deals an extra 1d8 extra radiant damage. Any creature that takes the damage can't regain hit points until the start of your next turn. In addition, a creature of your choice that you can see at the start of your turn cannot or loses 10 feet of movement.
Okay. Nice. All right. And you're not frightened, so it doesn't matter about saves. Slaughter, go ahead and roll a d20 for Slaughter if you don't mind.
I was just going to have the 3 that I rolled before.
But, sure.
Which was fail, success.
All right.
So
I'll allow it. So yeah, Slaughter's still frightened. Sasha is not frightened. She's got that going for her.
She's just standing there in the middle of the room. Like,
Get
no,
owned,
wait.
Howling Abomination.
Lug and Tug also scared shitless.
Lug is healed, though, so Lug should be at full hit points at least.
All right. That brings us to the top of the round. Korggix, what would you like to do?
I'm going to corpse armor that skeleton that was sent over to me, I suppose.
Yep. Yeah, it falls at your feet.
Perfect. And then I will kind of just... I mean, Jedryn's outside, right?
Yes.
I'm not going to leave them alone out there. I'm going to go hang out next to them and then hold my bonus action to stab it if it shows back up.
That would be a reaction.
Yeah, okay.
But you can't because you took action, so you won't be able to
perfect.
You can take a reaction if it provokes one, but
right, an opportunity attack. Okay, I wasn't sure if that's how that worked. Okay, perfect.
And what did you get on your stealth roll, Jedryn?
I didn't know you stealthed.
Yeah, that was.
You might be able to.
I said I'm going to try to decoy it.
Sorry, I was putting out a fire for the entire time between my turn to my turn. So
I got a 16.
Okay, what's your passive perception, Gix?
Not 16, it's like 10. Yeah, 10.
Yeah, so you step out and don't know where Jedryn is.
I am the wind.
Then I will just stand by the doorway instead. Like, they're around here somewhere. I know my sibling. I just don't know fucking where. So I'm just going to like be out here just in case.
She's right there. I said with my passive of 17.
Yeah,
Right.
well, that's my passive perception's actually 9 because of the -1 wisdom I have. So.
And Millie, it is your action. What would you like to do?
I'm going to huddle here and cast protection from good and evil on myself.
Okay. Excellent.
advantage on my wisdom save.
Beautiful. You just straight can't be. Oh, I guess yeah. You do get advantages. You try to break free of it. My bad.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and make that wisdom save with advantage. Still doesn't quite crack it.
Oof.
Neat. That's what I got.
Awesome. All right. You did your best. Zopa, what would you like to do?
Not be scared. I'm going to try and get higher. Can I climb up here? Because, higher gives you a better angle to deal with things.
Yeah, you want to climb up to the 3rd floor?
Yeah.
Right. Here.
And then I don't see this thing. I'm going to ready an action. If I see it, I'm going to shoot it.
All right. That's fair. Jedryn, it is your action. What would you like to do?
Okay. I'm like, all right, so now I've got a Gix. What are you doing out here?
I'm going to help.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Huh, it's not back yet. Okay, 5. Oops. Come on, buddy. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Can I take the dash action while I'm hidden, or?
No, you need to make another hide check, but you still have you have one in your suite.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I'm basically going to stay hidden in this tree over here then, and just kind of be ready for when the thing comes back.
All right. So that brings us to the abomination. The abomination is going to make a check. All right, it fails to bait. Oh yeah, it fails to succeed at the check. But despite the fact that the abomination is not present, you see the doors start rattling more.
Oh. I'm astrally pushing on your doors. Mrr.
Okay. Oh, okay. Huh. That's funny. It pops back into existence.
Where?
Right there.
Oh, perfect. I know what I'm doing on my turn.
It appears right next to you, Cheshire. Now, I believe you had an action ready, right?
Yes. So, choppy.
Oh.
Inside? Man.
Gonna assume 11 doesn't hit, but maybe a 22 does.
The 22 absolutely does.
So that plus an extra 7 radiant.
Excellent. All right, so we're looking at 17 total, right?
Yep.
Okay, you deal 17 points of damage to it, and it shrieks at you.
So I turn my head and have my jaw just kind of flop.
And it turns sort of to face you, kind of. It's really hard to tell. There's mouths on every side of it. And doesn't go anywhere. And so that brings us to...
Can I see it from where I'm at?
You absolutely can, yeah.
That would probably pop my held action then, yeah?
Yeah, sure. Fire away.
19.
Excellent. That will hit.
And it is engaged with Cheshire, yeah?
It is.
Yes.
Ooh. So that would be total of 18 piercing.
Excellent.
Non-magical, if it matters.
You riddle it with arrow. Any other...
I've heard that riddle.
Beautiful. That brings us to Triss.
Okay. Radiant damage. I use what I affectionately refer to as the flashlight spell on it. Silvery beam of pale light shines down in a 5-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder, right on top of the abomination, and casting it 3rd level to do 21 points of radiant damage. It gets a save. DC 15, yes!
So it will take 21.
And I am going to spend the rest of my forever concentrating on that.
Huh?
And if I have any move left to continue climbing up the wall, I will do so if I can do that.
You may.
And Slaughter is no longer scared.
Yay.
Woo!
Yeah.
All right. That brings us to Eric. Eric's no longer frightened, so Eric is going to cast some horrible magic at it. If only I had a banishment spell. But this will do in a poke.
Banish you right into the ground.
Yeah.
He fires a lightning bolt off at it. Dex save.
And Travis, I wasn't thinking about it, but I'd be at disadvantage for being frightened, so I did not hit it. So we can have 18 hit points back.
Oh, thank
Shush you.
I know,
Stop
right?
helping the GM.
Helping the GM.
It does not make its save, so it gained 18 and took 20, so it's a net gain of 2. It gets hit with a lightning bolt and miraculously heals.
Yeah.
No. Yes, net loss of 2.
Its hit points, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So Eric fires off the lightning bolt and then looks at his undead. Huh?
I mean, honestly, it seems like they were just feeding it in the first place, so...
Yeah, I mean, it might not be a tactically bad idea for them to stay back. This skeleton is going to move over here. Cheshire, it's your action. What would you like to do?
Now they got its attention. We'll just do the double swing.
Right. You swing twice, and tentacles bat him away both times.
That's not fair. He has so many.
True. So Slaughter no longer was frightened at the end of your last turn, so that brings us back to the top of the order. Korggix, what would you like to do?
So I assume I hear what's going on inside. So
yeah, it's howling again.
Yeah. And you can hear a tree down here yelling, fuck!
Yeah, I'll move my 30, and I can't really stab it from there or anything like that, so I'm just going to frostbite it.
Okay.
Which is probably not going to do shit.
Excuse me.
It's probably not immune.
That's to make a DC 12 Constitution saving throw.
Oh, okay.
Or take no damage. Would you look at that?
You shoot some frost at it, and it looks at you and goes. Millie, it is your action. What would you like to do?
Going to shakingly raise my bow. The fact that I'm hidden, does the advantage of being hidden take away the disadvantage of being frightened?
Yep, it just makes it a straight attack check.
Okay, cool. Then yeah, I'm gonna call upon my multiverse power and try to shoot it.
You want to spend that inspiration that you all start a session with?
Sure do.
Oh wait, you can't because you already had there's no coming back from that because you already had advantage and disadvantage. So yeah, no, it's just a natural one.
Did it. Good job.
I have good news and I have bad news. The good news is you hit.
Hey? You hit someone else.
Mm-hmm.
No, not exactly. Need to check out something here. And you definitely cause a planar disruption.
Neat.
Do you summon 5 more?
No joke.
Don't help the
Don't
DM.
help the GM.
I need everyone. So basically, I need Korggix, Cheshire, and Eric, and a bunch of undead to make dexterity saving throws, please.
Nice. Can't wait to go join it in its realm.
There'll be a lot to eat.
It's true.
Sorry.
Or maybe as the planar energy washes over you, you're going to get turned into one.
I would be okay with that.
To be honest.
Yeah, no problems at all. But can we have a room for me and my family? Don't mind them.
All right. Eric jumps back and only suffers. For anything? $30 points of thunder damage.
Oof.
Holy shit.
No, I'm sorry, 15 points of thunder damage.
Okay, that was
What is it?
That's like, I'm barely alive.
The bad news.
I have 30 hit points.
Well, the good news for Cheshire and Korggix is that you suffer 30 thunder damage.
All right.
Well,
So
I know what
that's
I'm doing next turn.
Oops. Well, I should be basically okay because corpse armor, 25 extra temp hit points. So that's cool. Cheshire is following the theme, I assume, of being horribly maimed in every engagement, I think.
Tug and Lug are dead. Like blown to bits, dead. There's not much left of them.
I killed the horses.
The undead are all dead. And Sir Sasha, Cheshire, Korggix, and the Abomination are gone.
That's bad.
I mean,
Well,
you did it though.
yeah. Mission accomplished.
Go
And myself and Cheshire, I just get to go on like a siblings retreat to get to know each other better.
We need it for a while anyway, so it's a win-win.
And then it's Zopa.
Okay.
The Abomination's
I want to high five Millie, but Cheshire just disappeared, so I'm feeling a little torn.
Yeah.
What
don't care
just
about Korggix at all.
happened?
Feels bad.
It is It is not there, so I can move towards it.
Yes.
Ugh. Dash to get down here and look around. Is there any sign at all? Can I use an Arcana check?
Yeah.
To try and figure out what the fuck?
Does that break the frightened condition?
No, you're still frightened.
Do I make another wisdom save?
You may. You can literally feel the signs of like a planar instability where you're standing, Zopa.
Well, that's discomforting. I'm going to sidestep over here.
Millie, you're still frightened.
Wait, I have advantage.
Oh, you do now. Yep. So you're out. Yep.
And then I'll make my save. Oh, fuck.
Still frightened. Jedryn, what would you like to do? Now, you heard this loud-ass pop from inside.
Yeah.
Oh, and the doors blew open.
Oh, the doors flew open.
Yeah.
Yeah. And probably a shower of gore blew out of them, so...
I mean, that was mostly wood that flew out
15,
that way.
20, 25, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Don't walk into my moonbeam.
I don't know where your moonbeam is. I'm gonna use my bonus action. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Holy shit! Holy! So I've used both my movement, my action, and my bonus action. So now I'm going to stand there aghast. Excellent. In the doorway.
As you stand there aghast, saying "Holy shit!" in the doorway, when does Moonbeam do damage? This is relevant.
My turn.
Excellent. The abomination reappears.
Perfect.
And immediately kicks off a multi-attack routine at Jedryn.
Well.
Does a 14 hit?
It does not.
Does a 27?
Yes, that would in fact hit.
All right, you'll take 16 bludgeoning, and then it pulls you to one of its mouths, dealing 22, I assume, hits.
22 would in fact hit, yes.
16 piercing and 11 necrotic.
Well, I'm dead.
You're down.
You're at 0, right? Not like...
Yep.
All right.
I'm at... it's not quite... Well, it's...
As long as it's not your entire hit point total beyond 0, you are just up to 0.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So she runs in, shit, fuck, damn, hell, damn. And then, you see the abomination reappear, scream, grab her, and just loop her into its face. And it is now chewing, her ankles are sticking out of its mouth.
This is some Evil Dead-ass looking bullshit here.
Triss, it is your action. So at the start of your turn, it takes the moonbeam damage?
Yeah, I just have to maintain my concentration, so it takes the moonbeam damage.
That's a dex save, right?
It is a constitution save.
Ah. That was better on those.
That was better, so it takes half damage then.
So that is how much damage?
So half of 15, so 7. And I jump down on Slaughter. Charge! Breathe! I guess.
Slaughter is going to roll up and let off a fire breath. Acid breath, I should say.
Or acid breath, yeah. Because the damage from the moonbeam was just concentration.
That is a dex save, which it already made.
No, it's initiative. Sorry, I rolled the wrong thing.
So,
that was pathetic.
Still hits them.
Yeah, I just rolled like ones. Yeah,
it's
sorry if I
5
screwed
poison,
up.
and it's blinded, though.
Yay!
It's also got blind sense. All right, so
it was something.
You have dealt it an additional 5 points of damage.
Yeah, and gets me close enough next round that I could heal Jedryn. I wasn't close enough last round.
Lets out a squeal. Eric is going to get up and think real hard about what his options are. Okay.
Damn, that's a really... Eric's powerful.
He grabs Jedryn by her ankles and spends the turn carefully removing her from the maw of this creature. As far as all of you can see, Jedryn and
he
Eric
can't.
have disappeared. Why not?
Spell ends if one of their actions they are used during this period or any effects they create during this period affects a creature other than themselves.
Oh. Well, I mean, you can pull them, then the spell ends.
Yeah.
So, you see them appear out here, and Eric's got Jedryn in hand.
Time stop's great for delayed blast fireballs.
Not bad. All right. That brings us to Cheshire, who is not present. That brings us to Korggix, who is not present. Millie.
We're just having a cup of tea with a rabbit.
Oh, I'll get to you in a minute. I'll get to you in a minute.
Oh God!
Crazy guy in a hat. Were you going with that? A rabbit, a mouse, and a guy in a hat?
Millie, what would you like to do?
See Jedryn now.
You can, yeah. Eric pulled her out.
Okay.
So you can see that Eric has Jedryn and is.
I will run forward and use my hand tattoo to cast Cure Wounds from a distance.
Excellent.
You need to be 30 away.
Okay.
I was going to do that on my turn. You beat me to it.
That's all right. She could probably stand a couple of them.
A couple of them, yeah, exactly.
Bill is a little too freaked out to try the planar arrow again.
No.
All right, so that's casting at third level. Oh.
Casting it at first level.
Okay, so that's 9 for you there.
I'll take it.
Stabilize.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and that brings us to Zopa.
Millie, don't get close to it! I shriek as you run by because I'm still terrified.
Got to roll for the.
Yeah, I'm going to try shooting it. I'm just going to close my eyes and just shoot randomly. A 22. Wow. I can't get sneak attack on it though, no matter what though. So just 7.
Yep.
Why not?
And because I'm at disadvantage.
Yeah, because you're frightened.
Too scared to actually look.
Come on, big money. Nope, still scared.
Man.
Zopa, it is your turn. Or Zopa, your turn was over. Jedryn, is your turn. Oops.
I guess I land on my feet and I'm just kind of like,
And Eric kind of steps like between the two of you. Not that that prevents you from attacking, but like he as he's setting you down and you're regaining consciousness, he interposes himself between the two of you.
Okay. Am I within reach of the thing at the moment?
Within its reach, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's got 10-foot reach.
All right. And none of my allies are in melee with it. Well, look at all the terrible options I have. All right. Damn. Eric, I'm going to try to lead the thing out of here. Oh, no, that's not going to fucking hell. I'll just
Stab it.
I'll just stab or shoot or some damn thing. God, I really don't want to get close to it again though, because if it eats me again, I'll just die. Use my bonus action to disengage. 5, 10, 15, 20. And then I'm gonna shoot it in the face with my bow. Twang. Does an 18 hit?
18, I do believe, will tag it.
You cut out.
I think it'll hit. Yep.
Okay.
All right. Drop that damage.
Eat. Yep. Eat smoking death, you hoser. I assume I don't get sneak attack because nobody else is engaged with it.
That is correct. And you do not have advantage on the attack roll.
Yeah, so that would just be 8 points of the damage.
All right. I don't know why Slaughter has a separate turn in here.
I screwed up. I clicked initiative instead of damage.
That'll do it.
Yeah, yay, Fran helped.
Excellent. And that brings us to the Howling Abomination. It lets out a scream. And where's the most recent source of damage?
The most recent would be me.
So it's going to move forward and drop a multi-attack routine on Eric.
Eric, okay.
Oh, God.
That's a lot. That's a... Oh.
Oh, my God.
Every time we meet a new person, they die.
Fortunately, Eric does have a few resistances here. That will help. So, 14 and 17 is 30. Oh, wait, that's 32. Takes 61 points a damage. As it grabs, like one set of tentacles wraps around his head, one set wraps around his ankles, and it like pulls up and out and just bites right in the center. And you see like intestines starting to pour out and Eric coughing up some blood. He's going to need to make a
concentration check.
See how that goes for him. Look at that. It wasn't a natural 20, so he drops concentration on his spell that he had going. But he's not in great shape.
Yeah.
And let me see if the abomination blinks out. Excellent. It disappears with Eric in his mouth.
Jesus, fuck!
I'll get back to you in 1 second.
Yeah.
So, on the other side, you see yourselves in that realm that I described. That you viewed in through the abomination's eyes. And you hear, as you're taking in the sound, the sights and the sounds, the first thing you hear is like a choking noise as a woman's voice says, "Help me." You look down to your feet and you see Sir Sasha returned to flesh.
Yeah. I've been sitting here waiting the whole time to see that's where we were going to go. Yes, the answer is yes.
Flailing on the ground, missing significant portions of her limbs, burnt to shit. Looking very much like Anakin Skywalker at the end of Revenge of the Sith.
Here's my question. Is there anything around that I could corpse armor her with?
There doesn't appear to be any like corpse material laying about, no.
Didn't we all get healing potions earlier? Yeah, I do. I have a potion of healing greater, apparently, in my inventory.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I will pull it out without even thinking. Like, I don't even register when I hear it and see what's happening. I don't even register where I'm at.
Right.
Like that's what I'm doing. I'm just dumping the potion of healing into them.
Right. As you dump the potion of healing down her throat, you see literally as it's flowing out, you can see about half of its material like immediately turning into vapor and then ash. Go ahead and roll the damage or roll the effect for the potion of healing, but it will be halved when applied to Sir Sasha.
Still enough to stabilize her.
Yeah. Oh my
Still
god.
missing like a lung though.
So it would have been 13, so like 7.
All right, so she gains 7 hit points. You see some of the most egregious wounds sort of start to scab over. And
I guess at this point, I would basically be panicking to find anything else in my equipment, which, fun fact, there's not anything else in my equipment.
You give her corpse armor. No, you can't.
Rub some dirt in it.
I don't think there's dirt here.
Are you not like the necrotic plane?
Cheshire, give me a perception check if you don't mind.
Alrighty. It's not going to cut it, is it?
No. The only thing you notice is there are 3 distinct creatures.
Mm-hmm.
Can't make it out from this distance, but approaching you. And they're coming in fast. Something that's emitting light is coming down from above. Something seems to be like walking along the surface toward you, to your right. And it's almost like kicking up like dust and ashes it's moving towards, like in a cloud. And then you see something to your left that appears to be vaguely humanoid, but propelled. It's about 20, 30 feet off the ground, you're guessing, if scale is holding out at this distance. And it appears to be being propelled across the ground by like chains, like Dr. Octopus style, using chains as arms to come towards you. Those 3 things are closing in on you. Then the Howling Abomination appears directly above you and drops Eric's bloody body at your feet before disappearing again.
As much as I want to react to that, I'm not. Because I'm so worried about Sir Sasha. Like, that's like one of like my 2 goals in Korggix's head outside of like self-preservation. So like it's just solely focused on her.
Right. So you're just like holding her and like, comforting her as best you can, trying to like pick fucking shards of like concrete out of her open wounds still, where maybe pieces broke off and didn't completely return to flesh. And that's where we'll leave you. I'll be back with you again in a moment. Triss, what would you like to do?
First, see if Slaughter can breathe again. Come on.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to check the refresh.
No. And can I see Jedryn?
Yes. Jedryn didn't get pulled up, so yeah.
Yeah. but I kind of want to hold my action so that I can do all of the things when the thing appears again.
Okay.
And Eric is gone, you said. So other than
Eric
healing
is gone.
Jedryn, I don't think there's much more I can do. So I'm going to basically drop an initiative until the creature comes back so that I can throw damage on it.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Millie, what would you like to do?
I'm going to use my action to dash to Jedryn.
Okay. And that's pretty much it for you, right?
Yeah.
All right, Zopa, what would you like to do?
I would like to not be scared again. I am also going to head out with my roguey dash. Millie, where did Cheshire and Korggix go?
I don't want to be the only one in this room.
And I'll hold an action to shoot it if it comes back.
Jedryn, what would you like to do?
What? Jeez, what? Seriously, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm really little rogue in the big city. I don't quite know what the hell I can.
Hide and then shoot it when it comes back, so you get advantage. And you get
pretty much. So I'm gonna kind of duck off into this rougher area and try to sort of duck down and hide behind some crap. And why is my sheet not scrolling when I scroll things?
You got the gremlins.
I got the gremlins. 27 on stealth, so I am in fact quite hidden.
You are quite hidden. Millie, you hear for just the briefest moment a calming and beautiful harmonic song sort of just reverberate through the air just in the moment that the Howling Abomination reappears. And you recognize the voice. It sounds like your mother's voice. The Howling Abomination appears. That triggers everybody's held actions.
I don't know if if that's going to hit it, but the moonbeam at least should do damage.
Twang.
The moonbeam's going to be doing another. Whoop, good. Come back here.
That should be a hit.
Oh, it did not do well on its con save.
Oh.
Did a where's my produce line? Did a 12 hit it?
No, 12 does not.
Yeah, okay. So I throw a fire and miss it, but at least the moonbeam does 12 radiant damage. And but I'm keeping Slaughter out from going into melee with it because
and
how
22.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
22 points of poke it in the face damage.
And use my bonus action to move the moonbeam so it's a little more centered on it in case it moves. Basically.
And you got a 19 to hit? That does hit. You got a 22 to hit. Or no?
I'm at disadvantage, so 18
that does
and
hit.
4 whole damage.
And 4 is more than 0.
It's sure.
All right. So I guess the biggest threat to it is going to be y'all. So it's going to come up this way.
Oh, hi. The dragon, you mean? Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to grab the dragon once, grab you once, and then try to bite the dragon. The first one's coming at you.
27 does hit me even with everything.
All right. So it's 21 bludgeoning.
Okay.
Need you to make a save to see if you can hold on to that moonbeam.
Yeah, how does that work? Is it a Constitution save or is
saving
it
throw? Your
okay.
Your DC is going to be 20 with that much damage.
Yeah, didn't know if it was. Oh, yeah.
I mean, you're gonna. Well, your DC is gonna be 20.
It's half. I don't know what it is, but I rolled a 6, so I didn't make it.
5 plus half. Yeah.
So yeah.
I hate. I'm so rewriting those rules.
Yeah, I would just nerf it. I hate the fact that.
Just make it like the damage.
Yeah, exactly. Or half the damage. Like half the damage. I didn't make it because I rolled a 6, so Moonbeam goes away.
So Moonbeam is gone. That 16 does hit Slaughter, right?
6. Good question. I gotta create a character sheet for Slaughter. Probably.
But I assume the 12 does not.
No.
So Slaughter will take 15 bludgeoning.
Okay. And I took
21.
21, okay.
And it needs to check for blank.
What was the second Slaughter again? 16, yeah. Okay. Yeah, Slaughter's AC is 16.
Disappears.
Okay. Of course it does.
Triss, it's your action. What would you like to do?
It's my action again. Same thing I did a second ago. I think I just went because I just attacked it when it showed up. So
you're right.
Yeah.
So you're gonna hold again?
Yeah, I'm gonna hold again to recast. I'm gonna recast Moonbeam again because it worked. So I'm probably.
You're gonna hold.
Actually, no, I'm probably gonna heal my ass. Is what I'm gonna do because I just took 21 flipping points of damage. So ow.
That's fair.
So I'm using my bonus action to bring up the unicorn, and heal myself and everybody within the unicorn's aura, which includes Slaughter and Jedryn. And is Eric back?
Wow.
Nope.
I'll heal 5 points.
I'm within reach? Wow.
Yeah, if I put the unicorn in the doorway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which is what I do.
I don't know why Eric's there. He should not be.
Yeah. So at least everybody, if they've taken damage, you heal 5. It's not a lot, but it's something.
Excellent.
I'll take it.
Millie, what would you like to do?
And I gotta actually cast a spell.
I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna hold a planar arrow action.
All right. Zopa.
Sorry, is muted. It keeps blinking away. Jedryn, are you pretty much healed up?
I'm about half, but honestly, if that thing gets its hands on me again, even it might, like I was at full hit points before and it killed me in a round. So
that's terrible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I'd like to get you to closer so it doesn't actually kill you in a round. So I'm going to go ahead and give you a healing potion. Do you want me to roll that or do you want to?
Sure. I can, what is it? 1d8 plus what?
No, 2d4 plus 2.
Oh, okay.
7.
7. Okay, I'll take it. That's further up the ladder than I was.
Okay, that'll be my turn. Oh, I'm gonna roll my wisdom and not fail. 17.
17
that will make it
exactly what you need. Yep. You're good
to go. Thank you.
All right, Jedryn, it is your action. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna hide, and then I'm gonna wait to stab a bitch, because that's pretty much all I've got.
All right.
That'd be a 20 on the hide.
You are super hidey.
Yep.
Across the plains, you see the Howling Abomination sort of appear in almost like a hazy, indistinct mass above you. The ground starts to bubble a little bit. And you see it like reach up with a mouth and just swallow Eric.
Sorry, Eric. We warned you.
Go ahead and give me another perception check if you don't mind, for Cheshire, and you can make one as well at disadvantage, Korggix.
Perception check?
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, this should go well. Oh yeah, so that's technically a 0.
Nope. Yeah, you got nothing on your mind except Sir Sasha. Nothing at all. With your perception, Cheshire, you can identify one of these creatures. Which one would you like to identify?
Not fair. Okay, let's go with Dr. Octopus.
Excellent. As you look down to the left and squint your eyes, your grasp on reality starts to shudder as you realize that wrapped in chains, much like a standard chain devil, animated and powering them as a means of locomotion, is Khalid Glassblower.
Fucking knew it. Fucking knew it. So even in my like dead-end state, just for a second, I'm gonna be like, God damn it, you. Every time. So not knowing what the other things are, I will start to shift in that direction because I figure if a chain devil dad kills me, that's better than if something else kills me.
All right.
No, it's not.
You put your full attention toward the incoming chain devil.
Yeah.
And I'll get back to you. The Howling Abomination returns.
Oh no, I didn't hold my action because I healed myself. Never mind.
Yep.
I didn't do that. But
So
there is a unicorn there to distract it, maybe?
No.
No.
One tentacle at you, one tentacle at Slaughter, and a bite at you.
Of course. I'm so dead.
So the first
15 misses.
Ugh. I
20 does not miss.
I rolled not a good.
20 does not
forget
miss.
you have advantage because you're hidden, Jedryn.
Oh, I have advantage?
And no one is currently frightened, right?
Okay, that
the
will
last
actually
person was
hit.
frightened was Zopa. I don't know if Zopa's still frightened.
Yep, Zopa cracked it.
I am free.
For a tiny amount of damage, but I
Sneak
also
attack,
get
you were
my-
hidden.
I know. I also get my sneak attack, and that almost maxed out. So,
Whew.
So 17 plus 6 is
23.
nice. Good shot.
I'm
Anybody else have
probably about to
anything?
drop.
Yeah, I
Right.
had one.
Go ahead and shoot that off. Nice.
This time.
Oof.
Excellent.
Not very much.
Better than none. And Zopa, you missed on your held shot, right?
I didn't have one because I was giving
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Jedryn a.
Oh, I do have a multi.
Oh, fire off your second attack.
Mm.
The second one isn't planar.
Nice.
You're about to heal me because I'm about to drop.
Excellent. It does not do sufficient damage to kill it, which is good news or bad news depending on how you take it. The tentacle hits Slaughter, but isn't sufficient to break their hide.
Yeah.
However, the tentacle and the bite are sufficient to break Triss's.
Yeah. To get through my... Yeah. It's
So that's
AC 18.
16 bludgeoning, 17 piercing, and 11 necrotic
I'm down.
to Triss.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm at 0.
Triss drops, her unicorn drops. The abomination is tosses her body onto the floor.
I mean, better than in its mouth, like Eric?
When you hit it with the planar damage, you don't... The only registry you get of something unusual, Millie, is, again, you hear a burst of that song.
Actually, I don't think the unicorn drops. It lasts a minute, period.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but...
it's not concentration, then you're good.
It's not concentration. No.
Yeah. Nice.
Otherwise, I couldn't have cast the moonbeam. Yeah.
But the moonbeam is gone.
The moonbeam already went. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So that brings us to Triss. When does that unicorn give off its healing?
The unicorn. No, when I cast a healing spell, the unicorn.
Oh, okay.
Heals
So you
everybody.
still need to make a death save.
Yeah. I think that's just a D20, right? Oof, not good.
All right. So that's one
Not
down.
good at all. Yep, and yeah, basically the unicorn is giving everybody advantage on something.
Better check and see if it gives you advantage on death saves.
No.
All right. So yeah, Millie, when you fired and got that planar damage, you felt that you heard that song again for a second. Those of you in the other realm, you hear the angel's voice sing, and the brightness increases dramatically as it speeds up, coming in your direction.
Where's Eric?
That's an excellent question for those of you in the physical plane. So that brings us to... So, Millie, it's your actual turn now. What would you like?
All right, so hearing what sounds kind of like my mom's voice gives me a little bit of courage. I'm going to run inside and kind of press back against this wall here. And I will cast Prayer of Healing.
Okay. What's the casting time on Prayer Healing? Like a minute, isn't it?
I thought it was like 10 minutes.
Oh, is it? I've never used... Oh, shit, that is a 10-minute thing.
Not casting Prayer of Healing. Yeah, it's something you do like after combat when you're doing the whole, let's just heal.
And instead, I will use my bonus action to teleport to my sister.
Oh.
Whee!
As you pop through the membrane between planes, normally this is an instantaneous process. However, you have a Nightcrawler for the first time being slowed down through their dimension kind of moment as you start moving through and you see like the brightness everywhere, the illumination of the highest brilliance. And you hear your mother's voice say, "I can only get one of them. Which one do you want?"
Can only get one of them?
Your brothers, which one?
Oh, dear.
I'm technically dead already anyway.
Okay. My Cheshire already has someone in the other realm looking out for him. Gix has no one, so Gix.
So clearly Cheshire.
Good. and then you pop out the other side, like it resumes its speed, and you pop out the other side.
I slap a hand on Triss and cast Cure Wounds, but I'm also crying.
All right, very good. You slap a hand on Triss. Go ahead and roll.
So am I back in the physical plane or
Not yet.
Not yet.
not yet? DM. Okay.
What level?
First level.
Alrighty.
Zopa, what would you like to do?
All right, so now that I can actually walk towards it, I'm going to move up and say, "Get away from them, you bitch!" 'Cause
You can have advantage.
Yay! 19 plus sneak attack. 21 total damage.
Slaughter is threatening it.
Excellent.
Yay!
All right. You plant one like right down one of its gullets and draw its attention toward you. Jedryn, what would you like to do?
Double check that moonbeam is not there, right?
Moonbeam is gone.
Okay, so I'm not like
The moonbeam flicked out.
No.
What's that burning
The yellow
sensation?
circle is the unicorn that you're standing next to. It's this,
I'm okay with that. Wait,
Really
what kind of unicorn is it?
not a horn saw.
So it's-
Okay.
Again,
Get away
just
from
Okay,
me,
over that.
bitch!
Again, just
And then-
unicorn.
All right. Well,
As the horn sound like stabs me.
It's a very small unicorn with red hair.
oh God. Going, help! Why am I here? Where are the
Oh, come on. I summoned it. It's Twilight Sparkle. It's a purple unicorn.
All right, Jedryn, what would you like to do?
Okay. Well, I now have people. It's now engaged with people, so I don't have to be hidden to zarp it. So I'm going to zarp it.
Run up and shoot it. Engage with someone. Yes.
That's a hit.
Mock dragon.
Oh, yeah.
And the stabby bow damage, and then the sneaky damage. Not as good as last time, but definitely some
Hot damn.
damage.
Yep, could be worse.
19 points.
Excellent.
Next chance you guys get, you might want to open some distance from that thing. And then I'm going to hide.
Good call.
Well, 23, so I am so hidey.
Excellent. It's going to turn and leave from Zopa, not worrying about any opportunity attacks that it's provoking. So if Slaughter wants to take a bite at it, they certainly can. All right. So that's 9 damage.
Oh, I forgot to roll Slaughter's regen for the breathy thing. Nope.
It flies up and is going to unleash a full multi-attack routine on Zopa.
Oh, shit.
Oh my God. Oh, thank God.
Did those all miss?
Just the last one got me.
Okay. So you will take 20 piercing and 9 necrotic.
Well, 29 damage.
As
It's
it
still
like
pretty hefty.
takes a chunk out of your shoulder.
Right.
And then another one of its faces gets like right here, and then a tongue comes out with another face on it that gets like right here. And it whispers, "You started this."
I thought I started this.
It was specifically referring to the alien references.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
Evil,
Oh.
man.
It goes nowhere.
It does not vanish. Alrighty.
Before you act, Triss, you're closing the distance, Cheshire, toward this demon that is at least wearing your dad's face.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a bright flash of light behind you. You are kneeling next to Sir Sasha, Korggix, when you feel a burn and bright light overwhelm everything. You feel like this burn and like the pattern of like a hand on your shoulder. And bright light just washes over the area, and you feel a calming presence and a comforting voice say, "Don't worry, I've got you."
Do I still see Sir Sasha and no Cheshire's there? Or do I not notice that they're there?
You've got Sir Sasha, like, I'm assuming by this point you've like knelt next to her and like got her like up on you, right?
Absolutely,
so like you have her. She ain't going nowhere. You look around, you don't see Cheshire, and then you look around and you and Sir Sasha, who is now healed. I mean, not healed.
Not healed, but
is
not
now
dead.
is now alive. and not in any immediate danger of death. Up here, as the skeletons and zombies sort of fall in to protect you.
I will immediately yell, "Where's Cheshire?"
All right.
I'm still holding Sir Sasha. I don't know what she's doing.
She's
don't know what happened.
Coughing and screaming, and like she's not in good shape. She's
yeah. So I'm yelling, she's yelling, and that's probably like all that will happen on my turn. Like I'm asking where Cheshire is, and I'm asking if anyone, like, I don't know where I am, right? Like I don't recognize where I am entirely, or
you recognize that you're on the second floor platform of the inside of Eric's sanctum.
Yeah, and I didn't actually notice Eric get dropped behind me, right?
Right, yeah, you were completely obtuse to all that stuff.
Yeah, I'm just freaking out.
Triss, what would you like to do?
I'm casting Moonbeam again at level 3. That was terrible. That was absolutely... I could have rolled worse if they'd all been ones. Oh, and of course it makes the save. So it takes 3 whole points of radiant damage. That was pathetic. And back away. Back away. Back away. Whatever it is to move back away. That is probably all I get away to do. But the moonbeam is back, so I will put that on back on the map.
All right. Millie, what would you like to do?
Shoot it.
All right. Fire off your multi-attacks. Use your planar damage. Hitting it with everything you got.
Yep. That's an 11.
11 misses.
I will try again.
This time you can spend that inspiration if you want on that first shot. All right, 16 misses, I believe.
All right, second shot.
Yep, barely misses. That one does not.
Yay.
All right, so 12. You hit it, and it starts like shaking and wiggling and pulsing.
Cool. I'm going to run behind Slaughter.
Zopa, it is your action.
Hell out of there, Zopa.
Am I 5 feet from it, or am I 10 feet from it? Because it has reach, right?
It got right up into your shit, though. You're 5 feet from it.
Okay, then I'm going to disengage because I got my bow in my hand, and so shooting it would be a
You're a
disadvantage.
rogue, though. You can disengage as a bonus action.
Right, but I can't shoot it with it right there because it's a disadvantage. And then I'll shoot it. 22 to hit.
Yep.
8 piercing.
Sneak attack.
Does the unicorn count as...
The unicorn's not engaging.
No, the unicorn doesn't engage.
That was my guess, but...
It's still up, Jedryn.
Good try.
Right. Take us home, Jedryn. I hope nobody's within reach of it. Just the unicorn.
Twang. Oh, but wait, I have advantage.
True.
Well.
No luck on the advantage hit?
Seeing it show
No. 6 on advantage. So 13 hit it? I don't think it does it?
A 13 does not hit.
No.
Fuck.
It brings us to the abomination. The abomination continues flying out.
And I hide again.
And it lets out a multi-attack routine at Zopa.
Oh
yeah, that second one's going to hit. Yeah, the third one's going to hit.
Oh, Zopa's going to drop.
Probably. Oh, no. I'll just go unconscious.
All right, you drop to 0. Chris.
Moving back so I can see the abomination. As a move action, bonus action, move the moonbeam. Can move up to 60 feet, so moving it toward on the thing shouldn't be difficult. Beautiful.
All right, so you're hitting with the moonbeam.
1, 2, 3, up. Bloop. That's a Constitution save. Mm-hmm. Does it have 10 hit points or less? And then I've got to run up and save Zopa.
Takes 21.
Ken, but
I would like...
I can get within 30 feet of Zopa and still be far enough away for the damn thing.
I would like a dex saving throw from...
Jedryn and Zopa.
Jedryn? Zopa can't make a dex save right now.
Oh.
Auto fail.
Well. Nope, that's a 1, but I'm a halfling.
Yes, use that.
Oh my god, what the fuck? So it still sucks. What the hell? Where's this 10 crap coming from?
I'm telling you that add-in does not work.
I swear it really does. Yeah, I don't think I made it.
All right.
I'm pretty sure I didn't.
So that pushes you both 10 feet away from the Howling Abomination.
Okay.
Not end of my turn yet, though. That my bonus action was to move the thing. My move action, I still have a standard action yet left.
Sure. You both take 39 points of
heal myself,
thunder damage.
And the unicorn heals everyone 5 to stabilize everybody. Ha ha!
Okay.
Did you live through that thunder damage, Zopa?
If they lived.
Yeah, so it would have given me a failure, a death save failure.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
If it was melee, it would have...
It wasn't sufficient.
If it was melee, then it would have done 2, but...
Right. But it wasn't sufficient. It wasn't like your total hit point total.
No.
All right, so you both well, you stabilize and you gain 5. All right.
Ha-ha! Yep. Did my wacky plan work?
And that ends the combat. So,
oh my god. And
on the other plane, you get like face to face with Khaled, Cheshire, and he stops and looks confused for a minute. Like he doesn't know who you are, who he is, what he's doing here. Like you can definitely see like an absolute like moment of like being confronted with something he doesn't grasp.
Right.
What would you like to do?
I would like to, in an attempt to like see if I can like reach down into the depths, bring back a time that I like seriously pissed him off.
Okay.
Just like, I like stole his like dagger that he was going to give to some king, and he was like, I told you not something, just like if there's a way I can like reach down and reach Pops.
Okay. Sure, yeah. You think of a time that you talked Korggix into going out, sneaking out with you. And Korggix wound up getting hurt severely in a fire as a result of your antics, and almost didn't make it. Like it's the one time that, like during childhood, that Korggix literally almost died. And you got like the worse than like freaking out angry. You got like the cold, quiet, like super parent anger.
Like I would kill you if you weren't my child.
Right. The like, I'm going to lose 2 sons if you didn't make it. So you think of that memory.
Okay, I want to attempt to antagonize the living hell out of him. Like, I still think I was right. We were prepared. I brought like a cup of water. You didn't say how much water I need. I had the water in my hand, and by the time the fire was there, it evaporated. That's not my fault. Just really like.
As you're describing this to him, you see like just for the briefest moment, like a dawn of realization cross his eyes, and then you feel a hand on your shoulder, and you hear Naya's voice behind you, and she says, "Go tell your master he has no domain here." And your father disappears. That's where we'll wrap things up for this week.
Did we level?
I can't believe all of this heart-wrenching stuff going on. That's the first fucking question out of your mouth.
Yeah, I'm sitting here waiting.
Sarah,
like,
yeah.
Getting ready to yell. Like, Korggix is like folding in on himself in despair, and you're like, "Yes, you're level 6 now."
We just treated like a CR. I don't know what the fuck. Really high.
It's 11. I think it's 11.
Without
which doesn't
without
gives you a new class feature. Oh my god!
Without all the necrotic, I don't know what it did. But
yes, you may level. Congratulations.
Big crunching level.
Any questions, comments, complaints, or concerns about tonight's session?
Good.
Yes.
I'm just warning everyone that next session is going to be an extremely emotionally charged Korggix.
Oh my god!
I bet.
So yeah.
Well, I'm sure Millie's not doing too great at the moment either, because
the first Korggix is going to have words with Millie.
I made a monster that cut nearly half my family.
Doesn't know I made a choice.
None of us are going to be okay.
Issue. Korggix. We'll see. But I assume Korggix understands that the reason that they went and that Sasha.
I don't need you to yell at me. I feel bad all by myself.
I mean, that's the problem, because Korggix also feels awful and doesn't know how to process it. So that's going to be.
We're all going to be staggering around, yelling, and Jedryn is going to be walking through this pile of bloody parts and going, "Where's my horse? Where's my horse?"
Yeah, next week is going to be not good.
Group therapy session next week.
Yeah.
And of course,
Jesus.
And Cheshire now has an entire week to process what they're going to say.
Well, maybe Triss can raise the horses with a new staff.
Skeleton horses.
Oh god!
Yay.
There's not enough of them left to raise.
Maybe we can make one like Frankenstein's monster horse, and then Triss can turn into a horse.
For a couple of hours.
I mean, that's 2 hours where we have horses.
Valid point. Yes, you may all increase your level by 1. Congratulations on surviving. Let's go ahead and do our outros. Let's start things off with Cheshire. Why don't you tell us, all your pertinence, and also maybe just where Cheshire's head is right this moment, and then we'll do that this week.
Gotcha. So I'm Chaz, Callendar, he, him. I play Cheshire, who is also he, him. I study video games and music and storytelling. Cheshire, and I love the fact that now I know that he doesn't get scared because his emotions are dampened. Now I think he's like a little pissed at Dad. It's like, you told me not to play with devils, and now you're a devil. How's that fair, Dad? That brings me some kind of joy. I'm sure once the deadened emotions fade, like, oh shit, Dad's a devil. But that's away from now.
Later.
That's fair.
And he's excited to get back to his family because now that Devil Dad is no longer chasing him, at some point he'll realize, oh, we were fighting a thing. 1, I need to make sure they're all alive. And then if they are alive, I need to let them know that I'm not dead yet. Soon, but not yet. When I'm not doing this, I do DM on other channels. I DM on Jeremy's channel, WH Publications, at 2:30 Eastern. Yeah, that sounds right. I'm going to say yeah.
Sounds about right, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even remember.
And this week is going to be the 4th week that I am DMing on the Onyx Path, where we're doing a kind of mini-series with Scion. Scion Become as Gods. It has been... I don't know what I was expecting. This is not what I was expecting. It is way more fun, way more raucous than I thought.
You got a raucous crew though. Like you're
so please check it out. It is amazing. We are just getting to like the pivotal moment of the first version, Scion Origin. So yeah, that is at 9 Eastern.
Yes, on Wednesdays. So definitely head over and check that out. Next up, we've got Millie. Please give us your pertinence and where Millie's head is at this point.
Hello, my name is Ayli. My pronouns are she, her, and I play Millie, the extremely emotionally tortured, currently Tiefling Ranger, whose pronouns are she, they. I'm a fetish model. You can find me on Twitter at Kitty Curiosity, and I'm also part of an X-rated D&D group called Roll for Seduction. And you can find us on Twitter at Roll Seduction or online at rollforseduction.com. But please only check my content out if you're over the age of 18.
Grown folks only. Next up, we have Gix. Pertinence and where's your head?
Well, I'm Gix. I'm the giant sea Scrag from now the completed Youngman's Guide to Gelspad. So if you're interested in the Scrag and how awesome they are, go check that out. They are he, him, just like I am, and they are freaking the fuck out.
Yeah, been a lot.
They don't know if the Abomination's dead. They don't know how they got back. They don't know if Cheshire's back. Who's going to take care of Sir Sasha? Are all my siblings dead? No idea. Just sent into the second floor of that tower, freaking out. But I am a variety streamer on Twitch. You can come check me out over there. I do all kinds of stuff. I recently just installed the entire standalone mod for Stalker Anomaly, a huge community-driven project. So I'm going to be checking that out, along with I've been doing some Factorio, which is literally just level design the video game, if you really want to think about it. So if you're interested in any of that, I've been a level designer for about 15 years. Started off as community-driven and moved into like outsource work as time went on. So if you're interested in that, I know it's super niche, but I would love to chat you about it. And that's what my Twitch channel is all about. Doesn't matter what game I'm playing or what I'm doing. I would always love to talk about level design. And I'm also doing some fun stuff over on the Patreon. Hopefully there will be a subclass release for D&D writing. I started a second class and therefore a second language. And I'm still really interested in how I make the language fun for the average person who doesn't like language or the syntax of it or spelling funky words. But if you're interested in all that super niche stuff that no one else is interested in, I'm the guy for you.
And that link is in the chat for Tric's Patreon. Next up, we have Triss. Your pertinence and where your head's at.
Hi, I'm Sarah Stewart. I play Triss. I am she, they. Triss is she, her. Triss's head is she has the euphoria of a 17-year-old. We beat the monster. We won the day. Not
Did
quite.
We level?
The rest of it, well, then that was me. The rest of it just doesn't quite hit her yet. of what is happening, and the fact that she doesn't know where either of her brothers are.
Right,
but,
hasn't done a head count yet. Like,
yeah,
oh wait,
she hasn't done a head count. She's still like looking at her sisters, going, "Hey, the unicorn worked. They're alive! Yay!" And so she's just like happy that the plan worked. So she hasn't stuck in yet. Anyway, you can find my stuff all over Drive-Thru RPG, including multiple Scarred Lands, little adventures, modules, Frostlands of Fenrilic, and a novel that Fran and I wrote takes place in the Scarred Lands universe called Vigilant, and all sorts of fun stuff. So, yeah, basically I'm a Scarred Lands aficionado. And
excellent.
It's we are on a little break now for the lore, but that will be coming back in a bit as we are continuing our adventures across Skarn, talking about Skarn lore. I do that on with Jeremy Hochhalter.
Rock and roll.
Who probably gets to go next.
Jeremy is next. So Jeremy, please give us your pertinence, please.
All right. I am Jeremy Hochhalter, he, him, playing Zopa, or what is left of Zopa. She, her.
You're in one piece, I think.
Yeah. I think thanks to the healing, I feel like I'm going to be sore when I wake up. That is where her headspace is, because she is unconscious. So when she wakes up, things might be different.
Beautiful.
Let's see. You can find me on Twitch at WHPubs. Here on you can find me at Twitter on WHPubs, here on Twitch at WH Publications, Facebook WH Publications. I think everyone else covered everything, so come join us at all those games and chats and stuff, and they're fun.
Yeah, come get your hangout on. Next up, Jedryn, pertinence and where's your head?
Hi, I'm Fran Stewart, pronoun she, her, and I'm playing Jedryn, the traumatized halfling rogue, also she, her. And Jedryn seriously is just now starting, like literally leaning up out of the divot that she dug in the earth after being blowed up, and looking around and trying to figure out where everybody is and why there's that giant pile of meat in the entryway to the tower. So yeah, next week's gonna be fun.
Looking forward to it immensely. I guess that leaves me. I'm Travis Legg, he, him. I'm the person who runs the games here and sometimes on other channels. I also work with Onyx Path as the programming coordinator for the Twitch channel and the line developer for Scarredlands. Youngman's Guide to Yellowspad Collected Edition is out. We just closed the errata phase on it, so I would assume you'll be seeing print on demand an official release and final very soon. When I'm not, the other thing I wanted to make mention of is I do run games over at Ayli's channel on the 2nd and 4th Wednesday, but I also run games here on the 1st, 3rd, and 5th Wednesday. We are going through a period right now on our Wednesday games where we're just going to be doing some one-shots and having some fun while we wait for a couple of players to be able to return for our Extreme Drawist stream that we're going to be running for a little bit. But this Wednesday, I am pleased to report we will be running Tales from Zadia, the Dragon Prince role-playing game, Wednesday night, 8 p.m. here. It's going to be a lot of fun.
I could not throw my money at them fast enough.
I am very much looking forward, to starting off a stream with "Greeting, human fella humans,"
right?
And maybe tape some of my fingers together while we're playing. It's going to be so fun. I can't wait. So please don't miss that Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern. And then the following, once we wrap that up, I think we're going to play some Savage Rifts. So I broke down and bought that too. So fun times ahead. Please make sure you followed the channel, subscribed, all that fun stuff. Make sure you've also followed and subscribed over at the Onyx Path Twitch. There's programming there pretty much every day. And this weekend, check out Virtual HorrorCon. I know there's a lot of Onyx Path games being played over there. And I believe there's still room to get involved for some games. So check that out on the Google machines. We will see you again this time next week. Stay out of trouble. Stay warm. If you're in America, it's very cold right now. And wear a mask if you have to go outside. Hopefully you don't have to go outside. Be good.